far on this trip, I've been surprised by how easy it is to do God's work. I mean, I personally thought that like it would be very hard this week. We would be working like so much, it'd be so exhausting, and it is, but just showing up and smiling is doing God's work. Making other people smile is doing God's work. You don't have to paint all the houses, you don't have to like clean an entire forest. You can just show up, and that's God's work. And that's what surprised me.
This experience has changed the way that I view service by expanding what service can mean. Last year, we cared for members of the community by helping kids in a horse camp. And this year, we're doing a lot of hands-on work where we are helping repaint families' houses, and we've also been connecting with the people that live there.
God is absolutely at work here in Colorado Springs. What a joy it has been this week to come alongside 40 high school students and a handful of other adults. There's been a total of 4 congregations here working together with Next Step Ministries, coming alongside what God is already doing here in this place. I'm grateful that our group got to spend 4 full, exhausting days at a transitional housing development. These people who live in this development are either fighting against or at risk for becoming homeless. And this housing center or housing development helps get them on their feet, gives them 12 months of a safe, healthy place to live, gives them access to resources and classes to help get them on their feet. We personally helped care for 17 units. 17 families or individuals or couples got to experience God's love through the work that these high schoolers did. We are sore and exhausted, a little bit sunburned, and oh man, were we sweaty. We got experienced hail and rain and just so many things, all with so much laughter and music and dancing. We painted and scraped and painted trim and went up tall ladders, and we praise God that we were safe all along. We met wonderful people who live in these homes, and we are just so grateful that we got to be part of it. So thank you all for helping us and for supporting this trip. We've been changed, and we are grateful.
So far in Colorado Springs, I've seen God at work through us building this community and strengthening our relationships, especially throughout the drive when we got there, rooming together. And we are also building community with many others, learning how to socialize in different ways and with people from different areas. And so I just think it's really cool that God is just giving us this opportunity to build relationships.
God is already showing up for us in Colorado Springs through all the music we've sent together and blessing us with a beautiful day to get work done for people in need.
I'm surprised about how much I've enjoyed doing the work and painting and scraping and helping the community out and meeting the families that were living there that we were helping.
I have seen God show up in Colorado Springs through every single one of our youth on this mission trip. They are so willing to work and do anything, any task that is asked of them without complaint. And they are so full of joy as we play together and work alongside each other. And the positivity is simply beautiful. They're amazing, like God.
So far on this trip, I've been surprised by the work that we're doing on the houses are very important to the people who live there because it's their home, and that all the churches at the school are like a big community, and I like seeing people do God's work.
The way I see God in Colorado Springs is through all the different ways that organizations work together to help those in need, and through the nature at Colorado Springs.
Being in Colorado this week with the students has changed my view on service in the community, Going into this, I had the thought of short-term mission trips being more focused on just doing God's work and kind of going and teaching his word, whereas in reality we're out here in the community continuing his work that is already happening. We've had the ability to communicate with community members whose houses we are painting and scraping and prepping, and they talked a little bit about how the group last week was from Wisconsin, and we've had that ability to spend time with them, so it's cool to hear that they remember the groups that have come before us and that we've made an impact on them and their community.
One of my favorite memories from this trip is when we were painting a house and then all of a sudden we saw a cat. Then a whole family came out and we got to meet a family whose house we were painting. It was really cool and I really enjoyed it.
I've seen God's work here in Colorado Springs by just giving us an amazing group to continue his work, because like he's already been doing stuff and we're just here to like continue doing that, and I feel like we're such a good group and we work so well together that it's just gonna go nice and easy.
A moment I felt connected was after our lunch and we were sitting in this beautiful park and we had done our devotionals. We were all laying under a tree and kind of taking a nap, and I just felt really connected to my church and the people around me, like my good old friend Sam and Amelia and Jenna and Catherine and all the other members of our church.
One thing that has definitely surprised me this week is just all of the people and all their kindness. I came onto this trip not really going to like any youth group meetings just because I was so busy during the school year, but everyone's just been so like welcoming and accepting and just so kind to me.
So something that I've really enjoyed here that I want to take home with me. I've enjoyed the opportunity to get to know the youth within our church, this generation of youth. I've chaperoned quite a few trips prior to this. It's just a great opportunity to really get to know them, get to see them do service through Christ's name, and get to know the community a little bit here. Something I want to bring back home to my Colorado home actually is that service aspect of it. I haven't really got to know that community yet. I will always continue to do it in Minnesota, but I'd like to get that started going in Colorado so I can get to know people, do service in the community, and fully embrace the community as it has here for the people that we've met. You embrace them, they embrace you. It's a beautiful thing, getting to know them through Christ.
Two ways that I connected with people on this mission trip was one, we met this man while we were painting his house. He had this amazing dog breed. It's called a Cane Corso, just a huge dog, and it immediately drew me to him. And we ended up having a lot of good conversation. And then my second way was we were painting another guy's house, and it was this family. They had two kids, Elliot and Oakley, and we ended up playing with them for a good half hour probably. They had a whole bunch of trucks, and it was really just an amazing time.
I feel changed by this experience because it's really showed me how God works through us and how he uses our bodies to do good. This experience has also showed me how God connects us with other people and how we can serve them as a team.